Today we're going to talk about solving two-step equations, okay? So let's break this down. Solving just means that you've got some variable and you're trying to figure out what it is. So in this example, we're trying to figure out what x equals when it's all by itself. The two-step piece just comes from different operators. And so operators are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So in this example, you have to have one of these and you have to have one of these in order for it to be two steps. So here, we've got our multiplication, 2 times x, and then we've also got our addition right there, which is the 2x plus the 2. So that's how we know that we're going to be doing two steps. And the equations piece, I want to explain with this scale. So 2x plus 2 equals 8 is just like a scale, where the equal sign is the balance. So on one side of the scale, we have 2x plus 2, and that weighs the same amount as 8. So just to give you a little bit of a visual, we've got 2 x blocks. Okay? And we also have 2 1 blocks. Okay? And then on the other side, what do you think we're going to have?
8.
8, exactly. Okay, we've got 8 1 blocks. And these two things are balanced, and we need to make sure that we keep our equations balanced, otherwise we're going to get the wrong answer. So the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to try and get x all alone, just like our original goal, okay? And so in order to do that, we're going to take away these 1's first. So we're going to take away both 1's. So that's going to be minus 2 1's. So we're going to do that over here. We're going to take away 2 1's. And you've got a positive 2 and a negative 2. So those are going to cancel out, and all you've got left is that 2x piece. Okay? But because this is a scale, we need to make sure that we're keeping it balanced. If we take 2 away from here, that side's going to weigh more. So what we need to do is we need to do the same thing to this side. So we're going to take away 2 1's over here. So we're taking 2 away from 8, so what are we going to get?
6.
6. Perfect. So then we've got our 2x, and that's not quite what we're looking for. We're looking just to get 1x all by itself. Okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to have our 2x's, and we need to get it alone. So we're just going to split it in half, right? We're going to divide it by 2. And that's going to get us an x all by itself. Those are going to cancel. You've got x equals, and of course, what we do to this side, we have to do to the other side. So we're also just going to split that in half. We're going to get divided by 2. And what's 6 divided by 2?
3.
3. Perfect. So we got x equals 3. And now you'd think that you're done, but really what you should do is you should go back and check your work by plugging your x in for your x here, so that you can make sure you got it right. Okay? So we've got 2x plus 2 equals 8. Let's plug in for our x. So 2 times 3 plus 2 equals 8. What's 2 times 3?
6.
And what's 6 plus 2?
8.
8. So we've got 8 equals 8. That's how we know that we're right. So I've got a little mnemonic here to help us remember the steps in the order that we have to do them. It goes ones you give and take. So over here, we're taking away the ones, and that's how you know you're taking or you're giving. Giving means adding. Okay? X's you split and make. You split them. That's us dividing. Or if you had to make it, you'd be multiplying. Balance your scale. Always make sure you keep your scale balanced. What you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. And cover your tail by always checking your work. Make sure you check your work so that if you get a number wrong here, you know that something happened and you can go back and fix your work. Okay, so let's recite this together. Ones you give and take, X's you split and make. Balance your scale and cover your tail by always checking your work. Great job.